call the braising method. We're coating all the rice with fat. We're coating the rice with the fat because we don't want the rice granules to stick together. Okay, so what are we going to do to start our pilaf? How much butter we need? Okay, and our onions are very wide. Nice job on the onions there, really great. Okay, so our onions, we're going to spread them without browning. Okay, we have our oven on at 350 degrees. That in the oven, a little bit of Parmesan on it. It's a little bit different texture from what we had yesterday. Okay, we've got our onions going for our pilaf. Okay, this doesn't take very long to cook, they're very small. Rice to that. Okay, now remember the rice is 1.5 parts liquid, 1 part of rice. Okay, so where the braising method comes in, we're totally coating our rice with the fat. As the rice cooks, this keeps the rice from clumping together, so when it's finished, like I said, we'll have nice even grains. We don't want to brown it at all. Okay, we're going to put our stock in next. Okay, and when we do this, make sure that all the rice particles are down at the bottom of the pan. And that way we don't have any little crunchy guys hanging around there. Okay, so scrape those down. Okay, now we're going to season it, okay? We're going to season it with salt. Okay, we want to make sure that when we get ready to put it in the oven, it has a little bit of a taste of salt in there because the rice is going to absorb all that. Okay, then we're going to make a cartouche. And our cartouche is going to have a hole in the middle. Okay, so we've got our cartouche folded. Okay, so we'll measure our cartouche, crimp it, cut it, and we're going to cut a little hole on the end. Okay, that way we'll have a hole in the center. That will let the steam out for our rice. We're going to have a little hole in the center. Okay, so for our rice, all we're doing for our rice is we're just bringing it to a simmer. We do not want to boil it. We do not want to rupture the grains of rice. And a little bit more salt in there. Okay, so now we're going to pop it in the oven. How long are we going to put it in the oven for? 18 to 20 minutes, okay? We want to make sure that the liquid is absorbed. Okay, we're going to try it. fry it, and it's still a little bit chewy, and not quite done, and the liquid is absorbed, we're going to just add a touch more liquid. We're going to pop it back in the oven for a couple more minutes. Cartridge back on. Okay, so our pilaf's coming out of the oven. Now our pilaf, we want to fluff it, like I said, we want to fluff it with the fork, and we want to release the steam. We want it to be separate grains, where with the risotto, we want it to come together. With your pilaf, you don't. You know, with your pilaf, you also want to, like I said, before you put it in the oven, make sure you add enough salt to give it flavor. If you don't, it's going to come out real bland. So a couple keys to making the pilaf. Make sure your onions, I said, should say are cut correctly. If you ever have rice where you just get this big hunk of onion, not too good. You just want to make sure that they're cut correctly. And you want to make sure your water comes to a simmer but not a boil. If you boil your water, your rice is actually going to, your pilaf is going to look more like a risotto. You want the grains to be separate. That's how it should look. And like I said, take it out of the oven, and it's not done, but all your liquid is absorbed. Just add a little bit more liquid in the oven for just